guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Lolita Haze, the Vintage Starlet. I bring you very mundane but possibly entertaining videos. I wanted to do something just a tad bit different than the norm. Throughout the years, whenever I was part of a vintage hair community group, page, whatever, you'd always get random, has anybody tried this curling method? Has anybody tried these? Has anybody tried this and that, and so on and so forth. So I thought it might be fun to try these different hair curling tools as well. But because I don't like to spend a lot of money just yet, I went to one of my very favorite apps, wish.com. I came across some fun hair curlers that I thought might be interesting to try for everyone. So I ordered a handful of different kind of curling tools, and now I'm just waiting for them to come in. The first one did come in, however, they shipped me the wrong item. Now I have to say, on Wish's part, they're really good with refunds. Pretty much no questions asked. I just emailed them, said, hey, I got the wrong item. I sent them the picture of the item that I got attached to the item I ordered. Obviously it was completely different, and the only question they said is, can we see the envelope it came in? And I'm assuming that's so that they know that you actually got it from Wish. And I actually had tossed out the envelope, however I hadn't tossed out the trash yet, so I went rummaging through the trash and I pulled out two envelopes, and I'm like, I don't know which one it was, because the declaration on the package is always very vague. You never know what it is exactly. And both envelopes said something like hair piece or, you know, hair tool or whatever. So I wasn't quite sure what it is. I sent them both pictures and they're like, all right, good to go. We'll refund you. So that was it. And also they're really good. They're like, you know what? Don't ship this back. Do whatever you want to do with it. Donate it, keep it, throw it out, whatever. Just, you know, don't worry about sending it back, we'll send you a refund. So I really appreciate Wish that they are very good about that. So since I didn't have to send it back, I thought I would test these curlers out. And these I didn't actually order in any of the ones I ordered, so I thought these ones might be fun as well to do. And they are these foam curlers that have little spikes on the end, and you twist them, they're bending. They're kind of like hot sticks, but they're, you know, they don't heat up. They're just cheap foam. They have this Velcro around it, which I'll show you in a minute. It actually came as an 18-piece set, which is good because I do have a lot of hair. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the product closer. So these are very, very cheap. These are something that you would find at the dollar store. I got them at Wish, as I said, because they were not the correct item that I had purchased. I'm not sure how much these cost themselves. I know I've seen the product thumbnails for these, but they didn't seem to interest me. Oh, okay. So they are these little foam tubes, kind of like pool noodles. They are on these plastic bins, which you can just pop in. And they do have a band of Velcro around it, which can be slid off. So what I think I'll do is I will set my hair half with the Velcro and half without, see if that makes a difference. The only product I will be putting in my hair for this will be some setting lotion. I want to see what these can do mostly by themselves without any assistance from any other product or tool. All right, Lolita, you have talked enough. Let's go ahead and start putting these in your hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a simple set, nothing fancy, no fancy curls or design. I'm really just testing out to see what kind of curl these produce in my hair. So these are very flimsy. Like I said, they're made like pool noodles, and anybody that has known me for even half a minute knows that my go-to curling tool, device, whatever you want to call it, are the perm rods. I love the perm rods. I love the structure of them. Holy crap, this should not be as hard as it is for me. There we go. All right. The perm rods give a strong structure, which I do enjoy. The curl is consistent throughout with the perm rod. I know a lot of people do not like to use perm rods because they are hard and they can be uncomfortable, especially if you're sleeping with them. Freaking trucks that keep driving by here, Jesus. I know they can be uncomfortable to sleep in. However, I've figured out how I can comfortably sleep in them, and I have a hard head, as anybody will tell you. So perm rods have never been an issue for me. So, but I thought it'd be fun to see how these ones work, because I got them for free, and free is awesome. Oh, and that's another thing too with the Wish refunds, is that they will refund the shipping cost as well. So these were literally free. And they're like, yeah, just order from a different store so you don't have that problem again. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, there is one side. So let's go ahead and see how this works on the other side. Oh my God, I can already tell you I hate this Velcro. But it is my due diligence to properly test these out. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it could help with wrapping the ends. I don't know. I'm not too keen on this Velcro. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not doing any sort of particular pattern. I'm just rolling and going. So I guess the Velcro is good because then you can wrap the ends a little bit nicer. They do kind of grab onto those ends so you can slide it to the very, very end. I would like the Velcro to be longer if I were to take full advantage of that. For example, instead of being this wide, which is just about an inch, you know, maybe if it was one solid piece like this. But that's why I'm testing these out, to see how they work, see if I'd recommend them. All right, there we go. I have my hair completely in the curlers. I am now going to sit under the bonnet dryer. Like I said, I want to test how these work with heat. Hopefully they will not melt in my hair. They are foam. I do want to dry that setting lotion a little bit. So I think I'll do that for about an hour. Then I'll come back, take these out, and then we can discover together how well these curl hair. All right, see you right now. I am back and it's been a little over an hour. I did set this underneath my bonnet dryer, and I am happy to say that as far as I can tell, these have not melted under the heat. I did approximately an hour under the medium setting. I don't think I did hot. I think I just did medium, and then an additional 10 minutes on the cool setting just to solidify that so that the curls were not weak. There we go. Dun, da, da, da. Oh. Okay. Not bad. They don't feel nearly as strong as they normally do when I have the perm rods. But we'll see. We still have to do a brush out, see how they hold up. Okay, they spring back. Okay, this one feels a little bit more like it, so maybe that was just the end, or the bottom one. Okay. Now I am taking out the ones without the Velcro first, because quite honestly, I'm a little scared. Okay. That must have had too much hair in it. Now these are easy to open and close, if you can see. So in and out. Alright. As I said, I have not slept in these like I do my perm rods, so I don't know how that would be in comparison. This was just a quick try out. These foam ones have gotten a little bent and distorted, so my guess is these will not last terribly long. Like, I can use my perm rods forever or until the elastic breaks. That's pretty much it. These I'm afraid are going to become too distorted. I don't know if the bends will come out, if it's like a slow release foam that'll just expand and get back to normal. I don't know about that, but they were free. I can't imagine they're more than a couple dollars on Wish. I think these ones are the Velcro ones. Wish me luck. That one wasn't as painful as I expected. It does tug a little bit more, obviously because of the Velcro, but not terribly. But I would suggest being extra careful because you don't want it to get caught. It does slide out fairly easy though, even if it does seem to get tangled. It doesn't hurt, but it's definitely a little bit more of a tug. I don't know how that's going to affect the curl. So I had to manually pull that one out, if you could see. All right, not nearly as bad. All the rods are out. They do seem to provide a pretty good curl. The curls are a bit looser than I would have hoped for. You can see it's already like straightening out. Let's run a brush through this and see how well they hold up through a brushing. Okay, you can see the curls they're dying. They're not holding quite as well as I'd hoped them to. I mean, they're there. The curls didn't hold as strongly as I would have hoped for, but you did see they did create curl. So there is that. But for me, they didn't give the, I don't know what's going on. So perhaps if I let this set longer, like an overnight set, my curls would have been solidified a little bit more, have that stronger hold. I don't really think so, but it might have helped. However, if you only have time for a quick set, like I said, I set this for maybe an hour and a half at most. This is the outcome. Not bad for a quick set, not bad for travel. However, it's definitely not gonna be something I reach for each and every time I wanna set my hair. So my final thought about these hair curlers, they are very inexpensive. However, for the same price, I would choose my perm rods over these hands down. I think they may be a little too flimsy and loosey-goosey to really structure that curl. I know I'm always going to compare them to perm rods because, like I said, I love my perm rods. They are my go-to. I will compare everything to them until I find something better. For the price, they're fine. These might even be easier to pack for travel than, say, the perm rods because they can be smushed and compacted down a little bit. I don't know how that would affect its, curling ability. If you are new to vintage hair, I actually would suggest these as a way to learn about your own hair's curling ability. I think these are a great way to introduce yourself to curls in the hair that aren't quite as scary or floofy. I personally like very fluffy curls. However, I know that can be intimidating for new people coming into the vintage lifestyle, especially with modern hair being straight or just wavy, or the curls are like curling iron curls. So for newbies wanting to practice, I would suggest these. You may even be able to find them at your local dollar store. Check them out on Wish, see what you can get for them. Personally, I would not pay more than $3 for these. That's with the shipping. If you can find them at your local dollar store, even better, because then they only cost $1 and you don't have to worry about shipping. Now the Velcro, how I felt about the Velcro. When I put the first one in, you heard me say, oh, I can tell already I'm not gonna like this. Then I started rolling without the Velcro, and it wasn't difficult by any means. It was just all right. And then I started rolling with the Velcro side, and it did make the rolling just a little bit easier, which was nice. Taking them out, I think actually hurt the curl a little bit by pulling it out. If I were to use these ones again, I think I would have to use them without the Velcro. I do have to say that the inserting, it did stay. It was wonderful. It was very secure, very sturdy, and yet still easy enough to remove with just a little bit of a tug. So there you go, my testing of these very cheap and flimsy but easy to use hair curlers. Definitely worth the price if you get them under $3, maybe $5, especially for beginners. I don't think they're gonna benefit anybody who already has a very favorite curling method. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this video, because as I said, I did order a few different kinds of curling tools to test out, and if you did, please thumbs it up. I also appreciate all comments you leave. The more interaction, viewing, likes, subscriptions, everything I get on my videos, the more other people can see them who might be interested in as well. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and also press that bell button. That will help you get notified when I do release a new video. I am trying my hardest to do at least once a week. Sometimes it's once every 2 weeks, but I'm trying. Thanks guys, I will see you in the next video. The hair curling curlers. Good job there. Words are pretty. I think I talked enough because I talk a lot. I talk a lot because I'm so not interesting, but I have a lot to say because I think